This free video is brought to you by the Team Topologies Academy. Our goal is to help organizations become more effective and more humane. If you find this video helpful, we would love for you to check out and recommend our Academy content.
Bol.com was founded at the end of the 90s and has become the largest online retailer in the Netherlands and Belgium. At the end of 2022, they had more than 3,000 employees, building a platform that supports more than 50,000 sellers to sell about 34 million products to 13 million customers. A critical factor in achieving that has been its focus on leveraging technology. This fast-paced growth environment has led Bol.com to prioritize agility and a philosophy of continuous evolution. To achieve that, they always invested in creating an excellent engineering and product culture across its 100+ product teams, whose motto is, you build it, you run it, you love it. Around 2017, Bol.com invested heavily in scaling its data science capability. These were pivotal for the company to cope with its many scaling challenges, such as the multi-million product catalog, complex forecasting, logistics, shopping recommendations, and so on. Bol.com had a few experienced data scientists and was applying machine learning on several products, such as its advanced recommendation engine. However, the demand for such capability across the organization was far higher than what that small group of people could deal with. So, in 2017, a central department was created to help address those challenges and develop a more scalable way of supporting data science. This department was mostly composed of a team of data science leads who managed data scientists working on product teams with a high potential of leveraging data science. The department had a budget and was responsible for hiring and managing new data scientists and deciding on which teams and projects they would work on. Interestingly, at this phase, we could see a lot of focus on applying enabling teams' behaviors, even if officially there were no enabling teams. For example, the data science leads team had a clear mission of facilitating learning to understand how to scale the capability in the organization. They were continuously measuring which teams were already doing data science to some extent, their primary needs, their pain points, success stories, and so on. Also, many experts on topics with high demand for help would facilitate people to upskill on those topics. For example, some data scientists would help others learn a specific modeling technique or a certain big data tool that could improve their systems. This central department allowed for a fast incubation of fundamental structures and a culture to scale data science. The department quickly grew from about 15 to around 50 people while experimenting and learning how to embed and make data science capabilities part of the regular work of existing multidisciplinary product teams. That culture of experimentation and learning was applied in different dimensions. For example, some people were experimenting and measuring which areas and teams in the organization had the most potential to leverage data science. They used that to prioritize their investments and enabling work. The same mindset was applied to other practical aspects, such as exploring ways to expose the necessary data for analysis and model training, or developing essential technical infrastructure to support data science-related activities. People were continuously focused on measuring, learning, and sharing insights with the rest of the organization. At this stage, an interesting observation was that although the data science leads team had never called themselves an enabling team, they had behaved like an enabling team since the very beginning of the data science department. Their top priority was facilitating the growth of the people working in data science and shaping and addressing the missing capabilities to scale data science. At the same time, they were highly invested in measuring the outcome and value of their work for their internal prioritization and transparency towards the rest of the organization.